Welcome to the Post for All Season Sports Show. I'm Rubenstein here again with Fred Wyant. And Fred, a lot of discussion. We've talked about it a lot. The bigger issues going on with the NCAA, college student athletes wanting paid more money. When you talk to players as they arrive on campus and ask, what drew them to WVU and why they ultimately wanted to be a Mountaineer. There certainly is that sense of wanting to be part of a team, but you also hear about fitting into a system and looking out for long-term success, and whether that leads to the professional ranks or whatever. You hear a lot of that, but I'm interested when you go back to your time, what motivated you to succeed? What motivated you to even come to West Virginia?
Well, I had 2 scholarship offers. One was to WVU and one was to Davis and Elkins. And they had a 6'5" quarterback that was the first pro passer. He was graduating, and I was going to take his place with Ace Fedorovich, whose brother played on West Virginia. And I could have just as easily gone to Glenville or someplace because I liked it, and I played other sports. Mm-hmm. But when you looked at that, you've heard of the people. I mean, I'd heard of every one of the guys that I played with. Today, it'd probably take you 4 years to find out something about everybody that's out there, that's playing, because they're coming from Texas and California.
Florida, sure.
Yeah, Florida. And there was also a closeness with the parents because our parents went to every game. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately for the parents today, in some of these things, one of the reasons I'm sure that they talk about money is they can't afford to travel all the way across, or even come from California to Atlanta to watch them play Alabama. It doesn't make any difference how good the game is. Mm-hmm. So it was something that we got to know, and you got to know. Hi, Mr. Rubenstein. Good to see you. Yeah, and that type of thing, and would see at the games.
You mentioned a lot of interesting things, and one of which being that maybe there was a real sense of, hey, we are West Virginia kids, we are representing the state. Was that really a big motivational part as well, just realizing what you were representing?
Yeah, it was, because now when we go someplace, like when we get together with those meetings, mm-hmm. the people will come in, and because a friend of ours has a restaurant, so he always puts it on there, West Virginia stars here today, that type of thing. And people will come in and they'll say, well, Jesus, nice to meet you and everything, but I know you guys are busy and everything. No, what do you mean? We're not too busy. Sit down. And they go, well, aren't I in? No, this isn't like up in Morgantown. And that's the statement that's made, and that's the truth, because that's the way it is. They charge kids for autographs and do stuff like that. That are just ridiculous to me. But so you got those people, and they'll sit there and to get their picture taken. We've had them where they've shown a picture, and they'll show Sugar Bowl team, and there'll be some guy from over in the hollow that stopped in there and they ended up having lunch with us, and he's listed with his name underneath there. Why, he's got that picture up, and who knows how big it is. And we look forward to it, but I don't know, there'll be at least once or twice in a period of time when we get together for lunch where we're telling the people, sit down here, mm-hmm. you don't have to worry about running off. What do you want to know? We'll help you, we'll give you an answer. And it's not that, and unfortunately it's not that way with a lot of other things, mm-hmm. because the people don't have that closeness, the players, with the people that are here, and realize how much the people love the sports in West Virginia.
That is one difference, but one thing that we were talking about that hasn't changed is the discussion of money and money among players, and you had some interesting experiences where people speculated that you even were receiving money.
Yeah, because even back then, it was a question of, well, if you were you could be quote unquote the star,
And you were the star quarterback, so.
or whatever it was that they may think. Other guys may think that. And I had a good friend of mine who said, "I know you're getting money," and I said, "Carl, I don't get anything other than the same as you do.
Right.
We get that, $15. Can I spend the 15? Absolutely. Did I enjoy getting it? Absolutely. Did I want more? Yeah, but not the same way as they're doing, there.
Right.
It was just a conversation.
Right.
Because I was here to get an education. That's what I was here for. And Coach Lewis, that's the way he did things. He got you ready for life after college football. And so that if he's letting me call the plays instead of him, he knows that later on in life, I'm going to be able to make a decision in business or whatever it is. And that's the difference. And but nobody, it was never a fighting thing or,
right.
Carl, step outside, because what you said, you just, everybody kidded so much that sometimes it was hard to tell whether somebody was, serious.
And it sounded like to make ends meet too. You were along the theme of Coach Lewis preparing you for life after football. You worked in the summers to save up money that you and your family would need over the course of the semester.
Well, that's exactly right. And the other thing is that I tutored. I tutored the freshmen when I was a junior. I tutored all the freshmen in math because I was in chemical engineering. I don't even know whether they can do that now or not, but I had, and I reported to Coach Lewis, and we've had sometime we'll have to talk about some of the funny things that happened in that, but that's the way it was. It was a closeness there and a respect that they had that they don't have today because people don't know. They just don't know them.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, Fred, appreciate your insight once again, and please continue to check thedpost.com for the latest on the Mountaineers. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.